this weekend I decided to make a video about my loved cat Leo, who died on July 30, 2024, and tell how good and wonderful Leo was. And I want to tell about his life and how I lost him and how wonderful he was. He's not here with us anymore, but I want people watch this video and remember about him, how wonderful he was. This is Leo's mom. Her name is Umka, and we found her when he was little kitten, and she was outside, so we found her on the street. And she got pregnant when she was pretty young, maybe 7 or 8 months, or maybe even younger. I was about to fix her, but it happened that she was pregnant, and that's how we got kittens. That's where she's pregnant and about to have kittens. Leo was born on March 20, 2019 in this house. There were 3 kittens who were born, and they were all different colors, and I didn't know if I wanted to keep them all. I wanted to try to give them away. I actually tried to ask people later if anybody wants them, but then later my son offered to keep them all. It was unusual for me, and I didn't know if I want to keep them all. I thought it's too many kittens and how we will keep them, but then I thought about it, and that idea was not bad anymore. So I decided to keep them, and that's how they stayed with us, all 3 kittens, and gave us lots of joy and fun. They had different toys to play with, different big soft toys to cuddle with, and because they were growing and spending a lot of time at my bathroom, they were moral support when I had to go to the bathroom. They like to climb on my laps and all over me. They had a lot of fun when they were growing, and they were very, very funny and very cute. Leo liked to play with feathers, ropes, and anything which would move pretty fast. They liked to climb on, to sit on my laps when I was working, of course. That was their favorite. Sometimes they could not share space and had to sit together on my during my work.
Ириска, Делик, Ириска. Вот Дрюськин и спят они. Ой, нет, чудо. Ты бурчащее чудо. М?
as I mentioned before, they spent a lot of time in bathroom because I didn't want them to climb anywhere or get in trouble. In Leo, there was only one cat who would climb on the walls. He literally would climb on the walls. Even they had a pole, scratching pole, and lawn pole where they could climb, but he still liked to climb walls. Now we have a memory of his climbing. I'm going to keep them. What was interesting about Leo is his long tail. He had a really long tail. It's like he had an unusual long tail, but it was cute, and his tail was always straight up kind of, and he walked like that. Leo was very smart cat. He really was smart. He never did anything wrong. He would look at you with a smart eyes, like he understands what you're telling him. Sometimes he didn't like it. Sometimes he would do what you tell him or not to do, and he also learned how to pull doors, like you pull a door and open like cabinet doors, regular doors. He would get anywhere. He would climb anywhere. He could open any doors basically. Pull, push. It was easy for him, and he was only one who learned this real quick. Leo never brought any mice or lizards. He just didn't like to catch or to kill. Well, he liked to catch like tennis shoelaces, but he didn't like to catch live things. And I named Leo because of a Russian cartoon. We have cartoon which calls cat Leopold. It's a full name. So Leo actually had full name is Leopold, and I named him after that character because that character, cat Leopold, was very kind, and I thought,
Ребята, давайте жить дружно.
And I thought, what a good name for my cat. He's orange also, and he looks like he's very kind and smart. And he really was like that character. Very kind, silly, goofy. Peaceful, and always having a good time. He never scratched me or anyone. Yes, he had claws, but he never really tried to scratch you on purpose or bite you. favorite toys were shoelaces, as I mentioned before. He had lots of different toys, but shoelaces or belts or some kind of ribbons was really his favorite. That was his favorite toys. He would run after it, like I guess many different cats like them as well. He was very fast, and he would run after it with all energy he had. It was so funny to play with him. He was amazing, and he would always find any shoelaces on your jacket, from your hood. I really don't remember that Leo would bring any mice or bird or lizard. Other cats always was bringing something, but he would not hunt. He just was not that cat who hunts, and he just would come home, eat his food, play with toys, go to the restroom, yes, even at home, and then would go outside to play as well, but he would not hunt for any animals. His favorite food, he liked dry food most of the time, but he also liked canned food. He would come from the outside from the walk, and he likes to eat. Sometimes I would close him in the bathroom separately so other cat would not bother him, because sometimes he just didn't like when somebody would bother him, and I always would give him something yummy, and I would say, "Hey Leo, would you like something yummy? I have something very yummy for you. Come on here, my boy. I'll give you something good." боль. That day when Leo died, I saw him in the morning around 11 o'clock. I was leaving, I was backing up in my car, and I saw him sitting near garage, and he was looking normal that time, but I thought, oh, Leo came, maybe he wants to eat something, or even he could come through the back door. We have cat door there, or there was always food outside, and he could eat outside as well. But it's like we had tradition, like when he come home, I would let him inside and give him food. And I thought that moment, like, oh, it's so sad that I'm leaving right now, because I could just go and feed him. And I wish I did it that time. Yeah, here is the cat door. He could come inside. I just still liked to let him inside, open door for him. That's how usually he would come, and I would let him come inside the house. He liked it that way, and I would feed him, but there was food outside as well. So it was sad that time that I didn't come back and did all that, but who knew that it would be last time I saw him alive in the morning. And when I came back around 3, he was not there, but I was doing my own things around the house. And when my son came back in the evening around 6 o'clock or 7, I don't remember exactly, he said that there is some dead cat outside, orange cat outside on the grass. And I thought that could be only 2 options, Leo or some other stray cat which I feed. And I went outside and I looked on the grass, and I almost instantly recognized Leo. He was laying on the grass dead. He didn't look himself. He was different, which is probably normal. That people even also doesn't look the same as alive. But I don't know what happened to Leo really, but I think most likely some car hit him, and he somehow, I think he was still able to come home and laid on the grass and died there. If I could find him earlier, maybe I could help him. I don't know. It's guilt is always what people have when they lose someone. If they could save them or not, we never know. But it was really hard. I started crying right away, and I took a shovel and said to my boys that we have to bury him. It was very hard. It was heartbreaking situation. I felt very horrible, and it was very challenging and very painful. I had like panic attack. I didn't know what to do. Of course, I was in shock, and it was very, very stressful and very painful. Here I took a picture of Leo. It was really nice and beautiful picture with him happy and shiny as the sun. And I remember I just wanted to show these flowers because it was memorable, and now they will remind me Leo. Here Leo was buried, and I also planted 5 bushes of yellow flowers because Leo was 5 years old, so I bought 5 small flower bushes, and they will grow and bloom every year and remind me about Leo. Just 2 weeks before Leo died, I came home and I found another orange cat hit by car, and he died right next to my house, actually just a few meters where Leo died. And that was horrible, and I don't know if it was coincidence or sign. So, and that cat is also buried here.
I watched the sun come up today. I wish that you'd been there to see it, but you were only half awake, and nothing ever stops you dreaming.